Hey guys, it's Phantom here, and welcome back to a brand new video, everyone, where in today's video, I am going to be going over all of the Christmas packs in the Crown Shop, just kind of going over each one and outlining the best things from that pack, and just giving you guys just overall advice on whether or not you should purchase each one of these packs. I feel like videos like this are important to make just for the people who aren't actually aware of the items that are contained in each one of these packs, whether that's because they are new to the game or they've just never tried opening one of these before, and also because they only come around once a year. People obviously don't have the opportunity to purchase them quite as much as some of the other packs, so yeah, I guess just treat this as a little bit of a pack guide for the seasonal holiday packs. Anyways though, let's get into it. Also, I do apologize that this video was not actually uploaded sooner in the month, as I really just did not think of this idea until now, which is kind of stupid when you think about it, because I feel like stuff like this is pretty obvious, and all of the sales and codes have already happened and all of that stuff. But anyways, I thought while they're here, this is definitely still a good video to make. So anyways though, the Winterlin pack is going to come up first here. Now, oh boy, the Winterlin pack. So this is an interesting one, and I would say if you want to go ahead and purchase this pack for purely cosmetic reasons, just meaning you like the look of the gear, or the wand, or the skates mount, for example, then I would say go for it. However, is there really anything that is really that much of substance in this pack? Is there actually any good gear, anything that will just outwardly benefit your wizard beyond appearance? Not really. I mean, there's just really not too much here in terms of utility. Really, the biggest thing that I can think of is probably the Krampus spell that this pack offers, but beyond that, you're probably only going to be going for things in this pack on the basis of looks. There is also some decent pip jewels in here, but I feel like there are much better ways of just going about actually acquiring pip jewels. So I definitely don't recommend spending crowns on them, but they're in here if you want them, just like those 10%ers, 9%ers. Anyways though, let's go ahead and move on to the Gingerbread pack. So this is actually a very interesting pack, because I'm looking on Wizard101 Central right now, and it actually says that the Snowdrifter's gear is offered in this pack, which I think is extremely interesting. And I swear to God, I didn't think that the Snowdrifters set, all of the 3 sets, were actually in this pack, because I thought they were part of the Winter Wonder pack, but maybe they're not. I'm really just not sure about that, but I guess they're in the Gingerbread pack as well, which definitely puts this pack at a higher ranking, because if you guys don't know, the Snowdrifters set has a certain set that actually provides energy for your wizard, actually provides pet energy, which is obviously useful for a plethora of things. So you could go ahead and go for the energy gear if you wanted, or of course if you just like the look of the Snowdrifters gear, or the Gingerbread gear, or the mount, etc, etc. I think for just all of those cosmetic reasons pertaining to gear and mounts and all of that stuff, it's perfectly fine to purchase any single one of these packs. And you're probably going to be hearing me just repeat that point a lot, because obviously there's no other way to get gear that looks like this, pretty much, besides opening up the packs. So yeah, I think that validates just that reason for opening up the pack. And then I guess another just honorable mention for the Gingerbread pack is it contains both of the spells Reindeer Knight as well as Krampus, so you can go ahead and go for those if you want. I wouldn't recommend it though. I would definitely not really recommend it, because both of the spells are in this pack, which means you have a chance to get one or the other. And most likely you're not going to be wanting Reindeer Knight and Krampus, so I would say, if you want Krampus for just by itself, I would probably say go for this one. But at the end of the day, there's just many better ways really to just go about acquiring spells than spending crowns. But hey, the option's here if you want it, so there you go. Oh, and of course, as for stats, this pack, it's nothing crazy. Please don't go for gear in this pack if you're just looking for good stats. Don't you dare. Don't do that. In fact, don't do that with any of these packs, okay? Because that is just simply not what you are going to get. But anyways though, let's move on to the Yule Lager pack here. So this is definitely a very interesting pack. It sports just, 3 new sets of gear, as always, in all of these seasonal packs. But there's something interesting about the Yule Lager pack specifically, and that is the fact that it offers energy gear. However, it actually offers better energy gear than is in the Gingerbread pack as well as the Winter Wonder pack. I think it might just be a 1 energy difference on just each piece of gear, but still, if you want the very best energy gear that you can get from all of the Christmas packs, then I highly recommend opening the Yule Lager pack. I think this is probably the most worth Christmas pack just in general out of really just all of these, like objectively, just because it does give really solid energy gear. As for just stats on the gear, I mean, you're definitely not going to be seeing anything crazy here, but of course, hey, at the end of the day, if you want to buy the gear purely for appearance reasons, once again, I will not stop reiterating this point, well, that's okay, and really just, you guys can use your best judgment on that. I believe this pack also gives the Reindeer Knight and Krampus spell as well, so just thought I would mention that because, yeah, I mean, those two spells, they're offered in a lot of these packs. I'm pretty sure each one of these packs has at least one of those spells, so yeah, this one has both. But anyways, though, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Eulatide pack now. So this pack is definitely just one of the worst Christmas packs in existence. My god, this piece of fucking shit. No, but seriously though, I mean, it does make sense kind of when you consider that this is the first Christmas pack that ever came out, but there's really just not too much good in this. I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, hey, if you want to go for the toy soldier gear because you want to cosplay as a toy soldier, I mean, hey, go right ahead, but of course, stats, you know, they're not really crazy on all of this gear. I believe this pack actually gives a lot of permanent mounts in the form of just like all of those candy canes. So if you want one of those, this might be one of the better packs to go for that, but I don't know. They all give just a shit ton of all of those candy cane mounts. There's also the Krampus spell in this pack that I would like to mention as well. So once again, if you're just going for like solely the Krampus spell and want to get it through a pack, I would recommend either the Winterlin pack or the Eulatide pack, definitely for that. An honorable mention maybe for this pack would be the Royal Fusilier's dress coat, which is just a robe that gives like a shit ton of damage. I'm not actually sure if any robe gives like more damage than that one in this entire game, and it can be used by any school, which is cool, but obviously damage is just not that important nowadays, so wouldn't really recommend going for that, but go ahead and do it if you want. Anyways though, we have the Winter Wonder pack now coming up next, so this is a really cool pack. I think this is definitely one of the better Christmas packs in my opinion, purely because of the cosmetics that are offered and just because of like how high quality those cosmetics actually are. So I could definitely see people going for like the Wolf of the Winter mount, maybe even the Snowhopper's sleigh, as well as like maybe the Silent Night gear just because of its looks. I know that I'm rocking the Silent Night gear on my Death as well as Storm Stitches just because of how cool it looks. So I could definitely see why people would, you know, want those things, but you know, there's obviously just not too much, though, still, at the end of the day, that's really good in this pack. I am going to go ahead and check right now, actually. Okay, so yeah, you can get both the Reindeer Knight and the Krampus spell in this pack, so yeah, just once again, would like to mention that as well. And of course, on top of all of that, you can actually get the Snowdrifters gear, so just the same gear that you get in the Gingerbread pack, in addition to, of course, the Gingerbread gear. But yeah, you can also get the Snowdrifters gear in this pack, which means you can get some pretty good energy gear if you want. I would say like it's good if you're going for, let's say, the Wolf of the Winter mount. I mean, you can get some really nice energy gear on the side, but if you're going for solely energy gear, like I mentioned previously, you should definitely go for the Yule Lager pack to just, you know, maximize the value that you just get out of your money and all of that. But yeah, Winter Wonder pack, definitely a solid pack if you actually just want the cosmetics contained inside of it. But yeah, anyways though, let's go ahead and move on to the final pack here though, which is the Yuletide Mornings pack. Yeah, there's not there's not a ton here. I mean, like I said before, cosmetics, they're really cool. The gear in this pack definitely looks really cool, similar to the Winter Wonder pack. I think it is definitely some of like the best looking holiday gear that they've ever released, right, in the Yuletide Mornings pack. The tricycle mounts are also super duper unique. I also like the whole, you know, New Year's Auld Lang Sphere mount. I'm a decent fan of, like, yeah, that whole shiny ball mount that they actually released this year as a part of the updated Yuletide Mornings pack, but there's just not a ton in here, though, that's very good beyond cosmetics. Like, the stats of the gear, you know, they're nothing crazy at all whatsoever. I actually did do, like, I actually recently did an opening on this updated pack on my channel, so go ahead and check that out if you want. But yeah, the Yuletide Mornings pack, it's just overall really, It's definitely not the best. However, I will mention that this is actually the only Christmas pack that you can open and have just solely a chance of getting the Reindeer Night spell and not the Krampus spell. So if you want to go for just the Reindeer Night spell from one of these packs, then I would definitely recommend opening the Yuletide Mornings pack. And then one more thing that I forgot to mention about 2 of the packs is the fact that the Yuletide Mornings pack actually offers Spellaments, which of course can be used to upgrade your spells for both the Reindeer Night spell and the Krampus spell, and the Yule Lager pack actually offers Reindeer Night Spellaments, which of course you can use to upgrade that spell as well. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video, everyone. Really hope you guys did enjoy and hope that this did help you out in all of your Crown Shop purchasing endeavors for the holidays. If you did enjoy this video, you can always leave a like or subscribe to the channel. It would help me out immensely, and I really would appreciate it. But if you don't want to, I mean, hey, that's okay. But anyways, though, I hope you did enjoy regardless, and I will see you all in the next video or stream, whenever that may be. So take care, and peace out, guys.